Gate 1. And away they go from the 1200 metre marker. Solid Gold jumped out alertly on the inside, the early leader. Jonathan's going to look to pace it and go on by. Jonathan now speeds away by 2. Solid Gold is second. Graduates on the outside, Whiskey Road. Ultra Boost, Mr. Fitz Francisco. Drunken Sailor, Mac and Scar, 8-9 off them. Jonathan's not hanging around, coming to the 700, and Jonathan clears away 3. Solid Gold's in the box seat, second. Yellow Silks, Graduates on the outside, Red Sleeves and Cap. Mr. Fitz has got 5 lengths to hunt down. Drunken Sailor, then comes Francisco. Jonathan coming to the 400 metre marker. Solid Gold's down the centre. Graduate's a big runner. Mr. Fitz is running on in Francisco. Jonathan, but Graduate goes on by, and Mr. Fitz is running a big race on the grandstand side. Mr. Fitz about to put his head in front. Graduate's on the inside. Mr. Fitz took an awkward stride, and that allows Graduate to come back. Drunken Sailor's taken off on the outside. Here it comes. Oh, maybe Drunken Sailor on the post. Mr. Fitz, Graduate, in an absolute cliffhanger. Well, we'll have to look at this head-on because Mr. Fitz, he came through to win the race and then he seemed to take a few awkward strides. Then Graduate gets him, but probably Drunken Sailor closest to us. Yazmuzieni and Drunken Sailor, Mr. Fitz and Graduate. Here's the line. Whoa. Drunken Sailor, probably the bob of the head. Mr. Fitz, Graduate's on the inside. Mac and Scar stays on. Then came Francisco, Ultra Boost. And we had joint tote favourites. Number 7, Drunken Sailor, ended up 4-10 with number 1, Solid Gold. Well, look at Mr. Fitz. 3 off the right-hand side. He comes through to win. He comes to take on Graduate. Drunken Sailor's running on. And now you'll see Mr. Fitz. Oh, there you can see stumbles very badly, Mr. Fitz. And that costs him the race. But Drunken Sailor probably puts his nose down. Drunken Sailor. Mr. Fitz, I'm not sure what happened there. He seemed to stumble very badly. But Drunken Sailor by a short head. Second and third. Well, we'll leave that to the judges. That could go either way. But number 7, Drunken Sailor, gets it handed onto the post. Back to the studio.
Well, Drunken Sailor appears to have done it. Another Irish Flame to win today. Another one for Muzieni. Cracking good ride. To get up and handle the surface well. Well done to Yogus Govinda, well done to Colin Govinsamy, and well done to the estate of Royden Turner as Drunken Sailor gets up on the line to win the 6th.
Seven, Drunken Sailor has got up in the shadow of the posts to beat a very unlucky Mr. Fritz. And as
well, we've seen a very close finish, and it's gone to Drunken Sailor. Yogus Govinda, the trainer, the owner, Colin Govinsamy, is here as well. And Muzi, another winner for him. Well done, Yogus.
Paul, thank you very much.
He showed good resolution late.
Yeah, listen, he's a nice little horse. This he ran after a lengthy break in the work riders and also got going late. And but his work was good. You know, I was concerned second run after a lengthy break and first time on the poly draw. And I didn't know how strong that work riders race was. But coming to the race, he's been putting up unbelievable work. You know, I was really confident. I did tell Colin and Preggy, his racing manager, and that, listen, if he brings 90% of his work to the track, he'll be very competitive. And I think the second horse was a bit unlucky. But
that's racing.
That's racing. But yeah, he's obviously looking for much further as well.
Yeah.
But just very glad to have a winner. And big thank you to Colin and his team for the support, and to my staff, and also to G-Bets. Thank you very much for the support.
Any more runners?
No, I'm done for that.
Well done, you.
Thank you.
Colin, come and have a chat while we wait for Muzi. Well, I made you sweat for this one.
He made me sweat, but I was confident. The last time when he ran in the groom's race, he was coming on strong, running the inside, on the outside, running all over the place. But this time we were quietly confident.
Yeah, it was a terrific ride by Muzi, because as the front two were going to seal the deal, your horse flew up.
Yeah, well, that's why I asked the Eggers to please put Muzi on. Muzi's for me, I don't know about the other people, but he's a true champion. He tries his very best. And that's all you can expect from a jockey, to give you 100%.
Absolutely. Well done. Wonderful seeing you in town.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Colin. Here's Muzi across the Yeni. Well done, pal. You had to earn your keep here, because those front two weren't giving up.
Yes, Mr. Governor was very confident going into the race, and I thought the headwind would help me. But obviously I had to respect Donovan's horse, and obviously Warren was very well drawn. He was there for free. So I really struggled to get to them, and unfortunately for Donovan, his horse stuck in, and I noticed that and I counted, and thank God I got up on the line.
Yeah, well done. Good double.
Thank you very much. I really want to thank Mr. Colin. It's helped me in a big way. It's changed my season quite dramatically. It's helped me ride majority of his horses, which obviously all adds up at the end of the season.
Sure.
Just huge thanks to him, and nice to get this one over the line for him.
Well done, Muzi.
Thank you. Thanks to Winning Form. Thank you again to my trainer. Thank you.
Lovely. Well done. There we go. Muzi Yeni Butinomi second. A very good ride on Drunken Sailor. The second horse ran like a drunken sailor, Mr. Fitz, and cost itself the race. Front three were very close, but well done to everyone concerned with Drunken Sailor.